Nice.
You serious?
Virgo, good morning, Virgo. Let's see, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a life path 5, Virgo. How you doing? So, something about a lucrative offer or the name Luke or Luke in the book, someone from up north, Sheffield. Okay, but like this time off, I'm really struggling around finances, you or your partner. I don't know if work is going to pick up or not, or where or not. If I say not, you say 1, 2, 3, Pisces swinging on a tree. But I don't know whether work is going to pick up or not. I'm trying my best in order to take every opportunity that is available to earn some more money. But I don't know if work is actually going to pick up or not. It might be a little bit slow. I keep hearing this is for a person that is of a life path 3 or a Piscean. So if you're seeing a Pisces, it would be them and not you. So I'm hearing them, Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jacket, Jasmine, Jack. Let's see, Virgo, next 48 hours. Don't forget, I will go over every single message that is Virgo, so stay tuned till the end to make sure you get which ones are up. I'm also hearing a witch, Witches of Eastwick, witching hour, something sort of 333 6 7 8 9, Virgo. I don't know if you're waking up around 3:30 or 3:33, or you're dealing with a 3 that is a Piscean. But waking up very early hours for some reason, or you don't get to bed until 3:30, or you keep waking up at 3:30. Okay. Let's see, Virgo. Some specific number around 3 being very important. 3 is the magic number. So I don't know if there's witchcraft up in here or because the witching hour is 3. Okay, but 7 of Cups, under the illusion, under a spell, okay, but I'm daydreaming basically about what I can do or what your partner can do to earn more money. I'm looking at every possible opportunity that there is in order for me to take it, but I'm trying to dream up an idea and think, that might work, okay? If that's to do with finances and money, some of you may be in some kind of metaphysical experience, soulmate type sort of energy here. Virgo, what's going on with Virgo, please? So there's the 3, there's the Piscean energy. Some of you might be daydreaming and thinking about a Pisces all the time, where they're always there, an Elvis Presley, and they're always on your mind, constantly, all the time, thinking about this person. Now, Fog on the Tyne is all mine, might be from Manchester. But this could also be a child where a mother thinks about their child or their children all of the time. And I'm constantly thinking about my kids. I'm constantly thinking about my children. Page of Pentacles is not always speaking to someone. Okay, Virgo, the next 48 hours, you got 1 fly over the cuckoo's nest. But I don't know where that is, so we're going to continue to shuffle, and there it is. Some of you, there is this idea that you or this person have where you deal with clients, or the name Clive or Claudia, okay, or C, Caroline, or something like that. Okay, Cassie, Cassano, Casino, Devil, Devi, but like clients, this is if you do YouTube or anything like that that is client-based. If you work in a shop or anything like that, then these are kind of people that are kind of coming in and whatnot. Some of you might have children, or you're thinking up a lot of ideas at this moment. If you are in separation and you are not actually talking about someone, someone might be talking about someone, or feel as if someone's talking about them. It's kind of like when they say that my ears are burning and I can hear or feel like someone's talking about me behind my back or something like that. This can be like Chinese whispers. Okay, they're always watching me and they're always listening and they're always in the walls and stuff. Here, I'm also hearing Wolverhampton or Woolly. Let's see. Virgo for the next 48 hours. So you got the Chariot, Cancerian, Life Path 7. And you got Judgment. Oh, okay. I wasn't going to take that, but something told me to. this came up in the Capricorn reading. For me, is / Gemini, if you follow me in numerology, because they're both major arcana sixes. So if you're dealing with a Capricorn or a Gemini, or you have Gemini or Capricorn in your chart, this came up as the sign of Cancer for someone that is like very, very ill or terminally ill. And it could be genetic and it could be but it's in the family, and this might be to do with like children here. The kids are like something going on with the children. So say like if you're watching this as a Virgo or Life Path 9 and you've got kids that might be like a Capricorn, saying they're kind of coming up in here in this reading where someone is really thinking about this illness that they could have. Be very careful of a car accident or an accident, an emergency, or being very accident prone at this time. Also, someone's spiritual living could be to do with around driving, like an idea about a driving job that could be coming up, like a taxi firm. Okay, like say it could be your mother or your father or yourself, but considering joining and like driving for a taxi firm or someone that drives children, like a school bus for kids. Okay, believe it or not, I am the not, and I am the person that's actually considering going back to doing what I was before, which is driving children to and from school. It is actually here, Virgo. I used to work for a Libra, and I'm a Life Path 7. So it's kind of that, okay, phoning someone up and thinking, should I go back driving kids to school? And then I will have like 6 weeks holidays off paid. Then I will have Christmas holidays off paid. And then I can at least then do my tarot and stuff on the weekends and so on and so forth, right? But it will bring in some extra cash. So if any of you are out there and you're thinking, you know what, Steve, I'm really considering, or my partner is, a new job role, then look for anything that is involving children at school, kids, driving, buses and taxis. Okay, this would also be needing to get a license. Now, I did pick this up in Capricorn reading where I said Corey Haim or license to drive. These are your kids. If they are learning to drive, they're learning to drive. Okay. Now, it could be where, say, I need a license to drive children and I have to get insurance, which is like liability insurance, or if I'm a courier driver. My experience being a courier driver, I wouldn't really do it if I was you. But again, you end up spending more money on petrol and time wasted, spending loads of hours trying to earn the money. It's very difficult in order to do, because there's a lot of insurances that you need, goods in transit, so on and so forth, and it costs a lot of money. Okay, so this would be starting or ending a contract for you or your partner. Okay, now this is also where, like, when kids go to school, obviously at the moment, they're going to be on the Christmas break and the Christmas holidays coming up. So it's a little bit like taking a driving test in order to be able to pass for when everybody goes back to school, or children, or something along those lines of maybe Leo being involved, or you've got like Leo / Aquarius in your chart. Now, what else am I picking up? Now, if you or your partner work around clients, these are just people that are very interested and intrigued at the moment about what someone's got to say. I'm also hearing Sadie, okay, or Mercedes. But Mercedes-Benz, I've actually got a Mercedes-Benz car. So some of you might be considering, oh, your partner, this is such my fucking reading, Virgo. Sorry, my partner has 3 Virgo in her chart. But like, I'm considering selling my van. And now the reason why it's come up is because it is a Mercedes-Benz, my van. And I heard Mercedes or Benz or Mercedes-Benz. This might be putting it on the market and seeing how much money you could get to buy a van or sell a van, buy or sell. Now, some of you, it could be a Sal, the name Sal or Sarah, but a car salesman. So it could be someone that's selling spiritual things online here. Okay. And is also like I said, someone that is an actual car salesman. They sell cars for a living. They buy and sell cars and so on and so forth. And these are clients that are coming in and going, "You're right, bruv, what do you want?" Like, "Oh, kind of looking for a Mercedes Benz." "What do you know? My friend Steve's got one." But like, it's those kind of messages that are here for you or your partner, Virgo, within the next 48 hours. I'm also picking up some of you. I'm actually going to watch Greta Van Fleet tonight. Any of you like Greta Van Fleet? I'm actually driving into London, me and my partner, watching Greta Van Fleet at the O2 Arena. But yeah, London. But like, yeah, you could be traveling, you could be going out, you're thinking about traveling. Let's see what this, because this Chariot and this Judgment here really could be like an accident, an emergency or something. So keep your eye on the road here. This is like people keeping the eye on people. Keep your eye on the road. Keep a close eye on the road. Okay, I'm also hearing Rhodes Island, Louisiana, the name Louise, Lucy, Lucifer, maybe a Capricorn. Chariot, why is the Chariot here for Virgo? The Star, Aquarius, Leo. Someone is destined to do things when it comes to like driving, Virgo. When it comes to their driving job, they're destined to do something that is around cars, selling, buying, or traveling. And it's coming up for them in the future where it's like this, I've got a really big pull and an urge in order to do something that's involving driving if I don't already. This is in someone's future to do it. Now, it could be Marty McFly, it could be going back to the future, which means that I've already done this before. I left, but now I want to come back, or I'm considering going back to the future energy of what I used to do. Okay. So I'm just come back, or I'm just coming back to do what I used to do. Now, some of this might be voodoo. So it could be involving tarot or spiritual stuff. And you've just got like a Aquarius, Leo, Cancerian, Life Path 7 vibe here. Okay, maybe Libra. Let's see, Judgment for Virgo. Judgment for Virgo is 7 of Pentacles, waiting on an answer. Spiritual stuff. This is my tarot card reading card. This is like earning a living, maybe looking at doing both. One, a driving job, maybe doing things from the van or a car, or doing both, driving and tarot, or something around those lines. It could be involving a Leo, okay, 8 here, 8 Leo Aquarian, 8 Leo Aquarian. Now, also picking up like this investment and this stuff that I've got invested into something, and I'm trying to work really hard at building it up to try and get clients and stuff and whatnot that is spiritual. I'm trying to invest money into it so I can try and get some money out. I'm also picking up like a loan or something where I need to go and talk to my bank to put some money in or take some money out here. Money in or money out. It's one or the other, but it is involving like a bank loan, an inheritance, like putting some money aside for a rainy day, Lorraine. But like this, I could have been inherited some money and I've put it away in my savings and I'm now investing in my work. Some of you could be investigated and I'm being investigated online. Someone's watching me and it's being investigated, like it's under sanction or scam or something like that, where I'm investigating here. Could be like a private eye, private investigator for something here, having to spend some money for someone to do some research on something. Now, I'm also hearing tax and VAT. I don't think you get that in America, but in the UK, I am VAT tax registered certified, which means that I can claim 20% back off if I get paid, say £500 off someone, right? I claim that back off that. So I claim 20%. 10% of that goes towards the bank, and that goes towards HRC, which is the tax company. And then I keep the other 10%. So if I earn 500, I would earn 550 because £100 back, 20% VAT, 50%, £50 mine, £50 tax, right? So anything that you buy, you claim the VAT back off it, and so on and so forth. So it's quite difficult to do that for I don't know. You can sometimes do it for like selling digital goods, but then you would be charging you lot VAT, right? It's a little bit like what they put on top of Patreon when you go over to Patreon. They put VAT on top of it. Okay, I don't see it, but anyway, something to do like income tax, VAT, tax certified, claiming tax, paying tax, taxi, Jula, someone from France. So there you go, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you have just found this channel, please make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, hit the bell and the all notifications, John. Please make sure that you watch the videos all the way through and you click on any adverts that you see anywhere, interact, comment. Now, if you would like to go further on your readings and you want to watch all of your 2 weekly readings, every single time do I do a reading on Patreon that does not appear on here, because these are only like just next 48. They are 2 weekly readings. Every time I do a reading, I just churn them out one after the other, star sign, 2 weekly readings, one in advance. Okay. So if you would like those, you would need the silver tier below to Patreon, but there are loads of different tiers, and there's also the join button. It does express a lot about it below. The join button is only $2 or $3. Doesn't really cost you much and you get a lot in return. Or silver tier, weeklies and monthlies, 2 weeklies and monthlies, whichever way around. Okay, guys. Thanks very much. Really do appreciate your time, and I'll see you next time.